Hello viewers, welcome to Learn Computer Tech Easy channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about some important terms in database management system. Okay. First, we will see what is database. A database is a collection of related data. It's a collection of related or interrelated data. For example, if we take a student database means the student database contains the data that related to a student, that is student's personal information like name, father's name, mother's name and date of birth, age, and academic information like his class, what class he studying and what school is he studying, and what are the marks he obtained, that like that the related data only stored in a database. Then the next is database management system. Database management system is a collection of programs that enables the user to create and maintain a database. It allows the user to create and maintain a database. It enables the user to define, construct, and share and manipulate database. Defining means it enables the user to define the data we stored in the database. Defining means the data should be stored, that is what type of data to be stored and what are the data structures used to store the database. Like that the logical informations are defined. Defining means what are the data to be stored and what are the data structures used to store the data and what are the types to be used to the data and the constraints that need to be applied to the data. These are all shows the defining database. Next, construct. Constructing the database means the data it means how the data is stored in the physical memory, that is secondary storage. It enables the user to store the actual data in the secondary storage. Manipulating means it enables the user to retrieve and update the database. And sharing means if the database is used by multiple users means it enables multiple users to share the same database and manipulate the database. That means anyone which are authorized by the database can access the database, that is sharing the database. It also provides some provisions for protecting the database from hardware and software malfunctions and incorrect use of data and unauthorized access. These are all the duties of the database management system. A database management system is a collection of software or programs which enables the user to create and maintain a database. Next, we will see what is database schema. Schema means overall description of a database. It describes what are the things in the database and what is the function of the database. It all concludes the database schema. A database schema is a description of database which is happened during database design. We have two types of schema. One is logical schema and physical schema. Logical schema means it contains the description of logical level database. Level database means what type of data to be stored, what are the logical constraints to be applied to the database. Logical constraints means the upper limit and lower limit of the data, and if it is a character means it should accept the character type only, not the integer type. Likewise, the constraints are defined in the logical schema. Physical schema describes the data storage of the database, that is how the data is stored in the secondary storage of the database. The data of the database is stored in the secondary storage. It defines by the physical schema. Next is data abstraction. Data abstraction. Abstraction means hiding the complexity. Abstraction means hiding the complexity. Hiding the complexity means the user may not know about the complexities underlying in the designing or constructing or storing of the database. In database management system, the abstraction is divided into physical level, logical level and view level. The database management system enables the user to store and retrieve the database. Okay, the user can store and retrieve the database, but the user may not know about the internal operations of the database. That is the data abstraction. The data abstraction is divided into three levels. First is physical level. Physical level means secondary storage level. Secondary storage level means it hides the complexities of how the data is stored in the secondary storage, how the data structure is defined and how the data is stored in the physical storage. It hides the how the data is stored in the secondary storage. Next is logical level. Logical level means it hides the complexities of the relationships between the data in the database. We have several relationships and logical constraints between the data and the database. The user is hidden from those complexities. Next is view level. View level means we have entire database, but the user may not need the entire database. They may need some part of database. For that purpose we have view level. In view level abstraction, the user can see the part of database what he needs. That is the view level abstraction. The next is database instance. Database instance means a collection of information that is stored at the particular moment is said to be database instance. Is said to be database instance. Database instance means the data we stored at a particular moment is said to be database instance. Next is data independence. Data independence. Here the database has many levels. Database itself is stored as a layered architecture. We have several layers. The data stored in the one layer must not affect the other data in the other layer. That is data independence. Data independence means that the process. Data independence means if we alter or modify a data in a particular part of a database must not affect the other data in the other parts of the database. If you have one data is shared in many layer means if the data is updated in some part of data means it must not affect the other part of the data. That is data independence. We have two types of data independence. One is physical data independence. Next is logical data independence. Physical data independence means if we alter the data in the physical level means it must not affect the data in the logical level. If the data is manipulated, that is if the data is altered or changed in the physical level without any disturbance in the logical level means it is physical data independence. If we change any data in the physical data means database, physical level of database means it must not affect the logical level. That is physical data independence. Next is logical level data independence. Logical data independence means if we alter any if there is any change in the logical level means it must not affect the physical level. That is logical level data independence. That is if the logical database is affected means without if the data in the logical level is altered without affecting the physical level means it is logical level data independence. If the data in the physical level is altered without affecting the logical level means that is physical data independence. That's all about the data independence. Physical means altering the physical level without affecting the logical level. That is physical data independence. Logical data independence means altering the logical level without affecting the physical level. that is physical and logical data independence. That's all about data independence. In this video we have seen what is a database and what is database management system, and what is data abstraction, and what is database schema and types of database schema and database instance, and finally data independence. If you have any doubts in this video, you please comment in the comment section. You please comment in the section how the video is. If you like this video, you please share, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.